Hello, I'm Sugar and welcome to How to ASMR, where I help you help others through your ASMR videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that you can avoid before starting your ASMR channel, or even if you already have one. So let's get started. First mistake, shooting in loud places. ASMR videos are meant to be relaxing and calming and soothing and basically help the viewers to feel better. And this normally works with the quietness of the video. So it can be very distracting when someone is trying to listen to your video and maybe there's a cat sound in the background or someone washing the dishes or just some other thing. Like that basically drags them out of that experience, the ASMR experience, which is supposed to help them out. And I know that when you're starting your ASMR channel, it might be difficult trying to find a quiet place to shoot your videos because daytime is always busy. Someone could be washing the dishes, someone could be singing chandelier, or maybe that's when a car decides to blow its horn for 3 minutes straight. It is difficult, and I know because when I started, I had to deal with a lot of terrible background noises, and honestly I did not really know how to go about it because no one really tells you these things, guys. No one really explains the process. So that's why I'm here. So basically I tried shooting during the daytime and just tried clearing the editing, but it was not great. And trust me, I know it can be frustrating, and that's why the solution to this is basically to shoot at night. I know it's not easy. You are an ASMR artist and you want to help people to fall asleep. You want to help them with anxiety, but of course you are a person too, and you want to fall asleep and you want to be helped with all of this stuff, and you do not want to put yourself in a position where you start to develop those things you're trying to help people with. But it is all about scheduling and planning, guys. I swear to you, once you plan it out, it becomes really easy, okay? And I know that yes, sometimes you might try to schedule these things out, but still the external noises do come in, because trust me, even at night I still deal with noises. I still deal with cars. I do not know who is moving around by 2 a.m. It's crazy. But it happens. But here's the deal, you can actually just make a schedule, every Thursday and Saturday. You just leave those 2 days open for shooting. You go about with your life, you do everything you want to do, and you just know that these 2 days, and I think it's good to put 2 just in case one of the days, even though when you're trying to shoot something happens, you still have another backup day that you can always go to and make great videos and upload. Second mistake, looking away from the camera. I just want to start this by stating that there is no standard measure of what to do with ASMR, because that's just the beauty of ASMR. Anything can be ASMR, and I do understand that there are people who prefer this, and that is really cool, but this is just my own opinion, okay? Because I do know in terms of ASMR, when you are looking at the camera, there's this magic to it. You're trying to make it as real as possible. So if I'm actually talking to the camera in an ASMR video and I'm like, hello, how you doing today? I hope you're good. I'm looking at the camera because I'm hoping that the person at the other side actually feels like I'm talking to them, and this is helpful to them. But if I do the opposite of looking away from the camera and I'm like, hello, how are you today? I hope you're good, it kind of like just seems, well, not like I'm talking to the person, which basically makes it not really personal. And being personal is a really great way to connect with the person at the other side of the camera, to connect with your viewers. And I also know that sometimes you also want to check to make sure if you are in the right frame, like, okay, am I in the middle of this? Or you want to check if your hands are showing when you're like touching the camera, in terms of face touching, or when you're doing a role play. Or also you want to check to make sure if your props are showing, like, is this showing correctly? Oh, is this in the right frame? And I do understand that concept, but I just have to let you know that it is okay to make mistakes sometimes in terms of not having all these things shown properly. But trust me, the more you shoot, the more you get used to the positioning. I guess you can say it's just a skill, because you get to know that this level, it's okay, my hands are there. And somehow I guess I have this side eye now, like I can look at the camera and just still know that my hands are showing. I just know it's just practice, guys. You just have to do more of it, and then it gets to be common to you, and it gets to be normal, and it gets to be just the usual thing. But it is okay once in a while to, like, to confirm, okay, I'm in the right frame, and to look away. But if you do that too much, you break the magic of the ASMR experience. You break that connection with your viewers. You break that connection because you're trying to make this look as real as possible. We know it's not real, but this is just like movies, guys. There's some movies, they're actors and actresses in them, but they acted so wonderfully, you cry at the end. And I have cried to so many, so I know what I'm saying. So that's just what you actually want to put out there. You want to put a really great experience to someone who's actually watching you and feels like it is really, really real. But like I said, there's no standard to this. You can look away if that is what you feel more comfortable with. That is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Third mistake, whispering too low. I know I've already said that there is no standard, but I have seen and actually gotten comments even on my videos that sometimes, they cannot really hear me properly, and like I was too low. And I do understand that whispering in itself is meant to be low, but I get that there could be a limit, or there could be a way you could actually whisper that it could become too quiet. And I believe that if someone is actually trying to use your videos to be more relaxed and to be more calm, but they are much more concentrated and trying to hear your words, like instead of just enjoying the experience as it comes to them, they're like straining their ears, pushing the earpiece, and like trying to get your words, because those words are a part of the sounds. Even though you use triggers or you use other types of props involved in your videos, your voice itself is one of the greatest trigger, because people that kind of like holds the connection, I believe, in terms of like talking ASMR. Your voice is really important, and if they are straining to hear that, it breaks the connection you have with them. So there are different types of whispering. There could be loud whispering, low whispering, but don't make it so low that they cannot hear you. So the way to solve this is basically to use an earpiece while you are shooting. And I think this basically works, when you do have the means to connect an earpiece so you can hear yourself at the same time. There are lots of ASMRs to do this, okay? So it's not weird that you have the video and you have a headphone or an earpiece. It is absolutely normal. Trust me, big ASMRs, small ASMRs, everybody has done this. So if you feel more comfortable, or if you feel like, using an earpiece is going to help you much more to make, really good videos, then you can actually do that, okay? So if you feel like, maybe your whispering is too low, and trust me, it's nobody's fault if your whispers are too low, because if you're not hearing yourself, you actually are not aware of it, okay? I can be like, hello, that might seem like a whisper to me, but I just feel already that could be really low. Okay, you could go like this. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're really good. I feel like that should sound much more loud in terms of like in an appropriate level. But of course you can go louder than that. But just basically using an earpiece will help you solve that problem. The fourth mistake that you could make in your ASMR channel is to talk really loud. And just like I've talked about your whispers being low, this one concerns soft-spoken ASMR, where actually you're trying to talk softly, but you actually might end up speaking really loud. And mostly I do connect this problem to the fact of the mic itself, because you actually just feel like you're talking really low, but then the mic amplifies that, and basically you end up kind of like shouting. And it's not, like I said, it's nobody's fault, okay? It's just you're not aware of it, because if you are trying to whisper, it is really, 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 really great that you come very close to your mic. But if you're trying to talk softly and then you're really close to the mic, it really becomes loud, especially with the settings. So it's also important you actually know the mic settings, because in terms of different mics, different settings could help you talk really loud or be really low and stuff like that. So you need to check your mic settings. Also, it could just be connected to the fact that you basically are just not aware of how loud you are, and that's again where the earpiece comes in. Guys, honestly, it's really important, and you should just be aware that you could with time get used to the tone of your voice. Like, you just become aware that, okay, this is low and this is okay, or this is moderate, or this is fine. But when you're starting your ASMR YouTube channel, you might not just be aware of such things because you really just don't know it yet. Okay, you do not you do not know it yet. Because I remember back when I was starting and I thought I was whispering, but I think I was really loud. Or when I was not, I was so low and I was like, oh no, this is really good whispering. I believe that was just a thing I was believing, not actually trying to hear it. So you get better with time, but before then, just have that earpiece close by or the headphones, just to really help you know your sound and to know how loud you are, so you can actually be able to moderate that. But like I said, there is no standard, so some people might really like the really loud. I'm just giving tips based on what I've experienced and what I think is really nice. Okay. And the last mistake is uploading really long videos. Okay, when I started ASMR, I was very guilty of this mistake. I thought the standard of ASMR was really long videos, and by really long I mean like within 24 to 30 minutes kind of videos. And whenever I made a video that was kind of shorter than that, I actually felt like I was doing something wrong. I felt like, this video is not good because it was really short. And I actually got this perception because all of the ASMR artists I was watching back then all had that length. Okay, they were all within 23 or 24 minutes and above. And you see some ASMR artists having videos of an hour long, and I felt like that had to be the standard. I mean, these are big ASMR artists who are well known and they're doing really great. So I felt that of course they had to know what they're doing, and of course whatever they're doing must be the standard. But that's just it. There is no standard. There is no standard in ASMR because anything and everything can be applied. But I felt that way because I did not know better, and that's why I'm really hoping that now you get to know better because of this video. So basically, you can have a 1 minute video, and that is okay. You do not have to feel pressurized to do a 20 minutes video, or 23 or 25 or any of that length. Really long videos is not a standard of ASMR videos. It is just what a good number of people really like doing, and that's okay. It works with them and it's great. But do a length as comfortable as you find it. Okay, if you feel comfortable just doing a 1 minute ASMR and you think, this is what I can do, this is what fits my schedule and my lifestyle and my current situation, then do that. Because trust me, there are really great ASMR artists out there that do within this length. Okay, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, under 15 minutes. Like, you need to understand that you are the one who controls this, and you should do according to what makes you comfortable, makes you happy, and just makes you enjoy the process. Because if you try to do what other people are doing and it doesn't suit you, it will show. You will really get tired, you will really get frustrated, you will really get annoyed, and it will affect the whole channel in general, because you might be making videos but you might not be enjoying it, and it will show. You are here to help people. Please do not ever do something that could hinder your own health during the process. Do not do something that could hinder your own mental or physical, emotional state, because it would not be fair to you. It would not be fair to you as a creator trying to make really great videos to help people, while you yourself, you are in a bad place. Please do not do that. Okay, so if you want to make a 1 minute ASMR video, please go ahead and do that. If you want to make 2, 3, 4, 7 minutes, whatever makes you comfortable, work with that. So basically, this is the end of the video, and I'm so excited to share these tips with you, or these mistakes that you should avoid if you're starting an ASMR channel, or if you already have one. And if this was helpful to you, do not forget to hit the like button and to also subscribe to this channel if you were able to get value from this, and if you want to make sure that you don't miss any other tips or inspirations or ideas that I have in the future to give to you. Also, please let me know whatever thing you want me to make down in the comment section. Just leave a comment asking questions that you would love me to answer, or just anything that you like me to explain, and I'll be ready to make that. So thank you, and do have a great day.